slide of Northwest Association for Blind Athletes logo appears. A circular emblem with a blue outer ring and stars, featuring a dotted figure running with the organization's name and text. Welcome to our Guiding with Confidence Human Guide Basics video, where we explore the basics and beyond with NWABA team members Sam Picciano, Certified Orientation and Mobility Specialist, and Kirsten French, Senior Programs Manager of Camp Spark.
Hi, my name is Sam Picciano. I'm about 5'6", black hair, brown eyes.
My name is Kirsten French, and this is my guide dog, Knightley. I'm about 5 feet tall, brown hair. I typically wear it in a ponytail, which is what it is in right now. I also am wearing dark purple sunglasses with a gray NWABA sweatshirt and green pants. Knightley is a small female yellow lab.
Human Guide Foundations.
Sam and I are going to demonstrate what guiding may look like.
We're going to walk down a trail that's about 3 to 5 feet wide. There's a slight decline here. We are walking into a large open space, and we are under a sheltered atrium currently. You might notice that the temperature is dropping in here. It's shady. There's a tad bit of an echo. And there's about 10 to 12 picnic tables in this area. Would you like to find a seat?
Yeah, let's find a seat.
Okay, off to our right here, I'm going to place my hand underneath yours and guide you to the top of the picnic table. It's typical bench-like seating, so we can just take a seat right here.
As we walked at a pace that was comfortable for both Sam and I. As a guide, you don't have to walk exceptionally slow or do anything that is atypical to your walking pattern. Walk normally, ask the athlete, is this too fast? Is this too slow? Is this pace good for you? And really just find what works best for you. As we came to the table, Sam demonstrated how she might show me, the athlete, where the table was, both by describing it verbally and using hand under hand modeling to let me know where the table was. A lot of times we see newer guides using a hand over hand grip, placing their hand on top of the athlete's hand, moving the athlete's hand to show an athlete where an object is or to provide more information about a space. Not only is this disorienting, it also doesn't respect that athlete's autonomy. When Sam demonstrated this, she used a hand under hand technique where she put her hand underneath mine, showed me where the table was, and then I was able to feel the table and the seat from there. At any time, I could take my hand away, move my body away to show, hey, I'm not super comfortable with this, in addition to doing that verbally.
Human Guide and Narrow Passages.
Along our hike, there is a very narrow passage that Sam and I need to go through. This space isn't wide enough for us to go through using a standard side-by-side human guide technique. So we're going to demonstrate 2 different ways that someone might go through a narrow passageway. As we approach this narrow passageway, Sam and I happen to be walking in a standard human guide fashion. She stops at the start of this narrow passageway. She's going to bend her right arm behind her back. That communicates to me non-verbally that we're in a narrow space. My hand is going to slide down to Sam's wrist. So I'm now walking directly behind her, and we can head through this narrow passageway.
It's a bit rocky here.
As we get to the end of the narrow passageway, Sam's going to return her arm to standard human guide position. I slide my hand back up her arm, and we continue walking. Alternatively, when we're at a narrow passageway, they might choose to put their hand at the center of their guide's back and go single file from there. Sam was still communicating that we're at a narrow passageway. We'll walk through as normal. I might slide my hand up to Sam's shoulder, And then once we end at the end of our narrow passageway, we can return to whatever human guide grip works for us.
Guiding on stairs.
Along our hike, we've come to some stairs. Sam, as someone who I am hiking with, might give me some information about those stairs, number of stairs, if there's a railing, are they uneven, do they curve one way or the other? But regardless, she's going to respect the space of, am I going to choose to work my guide up the stairs? Would I like to ask for a guide? Or any other individual preferences. Nightly heel. Good girl. Nightly forward. Good girl. On our hike, we've come to some downstairs, and for the purposes of this video, we are going to demonstrate what human guide on stairs may look like. Sam and I are going to resume human guide. We're walking up to the stairs. Sam pauses at the top of the stairs. This lets me know that there is a change in the environment. In this case, it's that we have stairs going down. From here, we're going to walk down the stairs normally. We get to the bottom of the stairs. Sam pauses again to let me know that there's been a change in the environment. From this, we've just gone downstairs. I can infer the stairs are done and we can continue guiding in whatever fashion we prefer. Alternatively, some athletes might find it more helpful to go up or down stairs without a guide. Sometimes it can feel really clunky using a guide going up or downstairs. Especially if there is a handrail, it can be helpful for a guide to go up to the handrail, let the athlete know there's a handrail on your right, tap on it. I can find it if I choose, or I might choose not to use the handrail and just use my cane or dog. Head up the stairs because a handrail gives some tactile information to let you know that the stairs are ending. You can follow the handrail and then at the top of the stairs, begin guiding again as you choose. These drop-off techniques are also true no matter what the drop-off is, whether it is at a curb cut, a down curb, an up curb, or just anything else that may be a barrier in a path that has some change in elevation.
Changing directions.
We might come to a space where we need to turn 180 degrees around, and instead of us walking in a complete circle, which can be very disorienting, we actually have to go the other way. I'm going to drop my grip. Sam and I are both going to turn around and then resume guiding, going the opposite direction.
So we're walking along. We're going to need to turn around here, about face,
Good girl.
and continue to walk.
This is simply an intro to human guide techniques. Our goal is that everyone feels empowered to be able to offer someone a guide, be an effective guide, as well as respect each individual's preferences. Ultimately, it is of utmost importance that you're respecting an individual's preferences, autonomy, and demonstrating a high level of respect. Together, we can create a world that is inclusive and empowering for everyone. We look forward to having you join us soon.
Slide of Northwest Association for Blind Athletes logo appears. A circular emblem with a blue outer ring and stars, featuring a dotted figure running with the organization's name in text. Join us in our next video as we dive deeper into working with a guide dog team.